Now, the next type of woman to stay away from is the bad luck Becky. Women who have bad luck, quote unquote bad luck. Women who always seem to find themselves in misfortune. They always something going on. Stay away from women like this because you will get caught up in their misfortune. In the 48 Laws of Power, it teaches that, avoid the unlucky, unhappy, and unlucky, as it's infectious. It infects you too. It says that you can die from someone else's misery. It's a quote from Robert Greene. You can die from someone else's misery. You see what I'm saying? Women who always have things going on. They can never catch up on their bills. They always behind on their bills. Something bad always happening to them. They always got a flat tire. Their phone always off. Just a bunch of bullshit in their life. They got a fender bender today. Just this, always at work. They lost their job over here. Just every time it's just bad. Something always going on. That person wasn't dealt a bad hand. That person just that woman just made bad decisions, right? And instead of working on herself to make better decisions, she chalks it up as luck, and her life is just a lucky, her life is just an unlucky, life, and she was just dealt this bad hand, and they can never understand that why things like this keep happening to them. You see what I'm saying? It's because they make bad decisions. I was not like this. I'm not gonna say I was like this, but bad stuff used to happen to me when I was younger. Like after I left my mom's house, 18 on up until like my mid 20s, bad stuff would always happen to me. I used to be like, damn, why is this happening? But you're moving so fast, you don't really realize that you're making poor decisions, and these outcomes are the sum of the decisions that you've been making. And bad luck women don't tend to understand this. You see what I'm saying? There's always some drama going on. There's always somebody, they always falling out with somebody. They're always into it with somebody. They're always into it with this. They're always into it with that. Just pay attention when you meet a woman. Listening to her talk. If she got more complaints than she do, good days. If she's more, if the things that you talk about is always negative more than positive, or she's not talking about dreams or aspirations, but she's more so harping on the bad things that are happening in her life, this is typically the bad luck person. And you do not want to get caught up in a woman like this. These types of women will bring you down, all the way down. And it's hard because as masculine men, we have this built-in thing. We are hardwired to be Captain Saver hoes. So the masculine man, when he sees a problem or he sees a damsel in distress, he wants to fix it. He wants to provide it a solution and, get it to where it needs to be. Unfortunately, human intelligence, right? Human intelligence allows manipulation, and it now allows exploitation. And so you have women who exploit things like this. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's bad to help a woman or to solve a woman's problems for her, but unfortunately, you have women who are going to exploit you, and then you have women who don't appreciate you. Like a bad luck woman is not going to appreciate you. You see what I'm saying? And she's going to exploit you and exploit you and exploit you until there's nothing left. And she don't have anything to give you because all of her energy is going to making bad decisions and fucking her own life up. You see what I'm saying? Instead of building a productive life for herself, all her energy goes to making bad decisions and fucking her own shit up. And so she don't have nothing to give you. You never gonna be you're never gonna have a peaceful, prosperous relationship with a woman like this. You see what I'm saying? They tend to be very irresponsible with money. They don't pay their bills on time. I was dealing with when I first was getting into real estate, back in 2015, I was working under this mentor. He was, I need to check on him too, because he was probably 60 something at the time. I hope he's still alive. He was about 68. About 68. I was working for him. I worked for him for the better part of a year, just for free, just soaking up game. And he was just teaching me everything. I would get up and go meet him every day, and we would drive around and do his thing, and I would sit with him, and he would teach me. But he was saying he hated single women tenants. tenants who were women who were single, he hated them, especially that didn't have kids. Women who have kids typically tend to be a little bit more responsible. I'm not saying that they're the most responsible people in the world, but they tend to be more responsible in terms of finances, because when you have kids, you have to do what you have to do to see to it that your kid is cool. I'm just saying generally, but he hated renting to single women. He said there's the most irresponsible people on the planet. And the bad luck women are very, very irresponsible. They're irresponsible with money. They're irresponsible with their decisions. They're irresponsible everything. And that irresponsibility is going to trickle and it's going to affect you. And if you get into a relationship and you combine your money and you do all of this shit, they bad decisions is going to affect you. If you on a team with a person, and they making bad decisions, they doing bullshit, they fucking the money up, they doing all type of crazy shit, those decisions are going to set you back because y'all in the same boat. So you rowing the boat and they digging a hole in the boat, letting water sink in. Eventually the ship, it's gonna sink, the boat gonna sink. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it's like being with a person like that. You see what I'm saying? Again, these people think that it's bad luck. These women think that it's bad luck. It's not bad luck. It's bad decision making. It's bad karma from fucking people over. It's bad, all of this stuff that's coming back. It's bad fruit from planting bad seeds. You see what I'm saying? This is why her life is fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So always beware and make sure that you stay away from the bad luck Becky, because you're not going to be able to, as a man, you're not going to be able to level up and grow. And this is you're going to always reach a ceiling. You're always going to hit a ceiling. You see what I'm saying? Because this person is going to be pulling you down. And this is going to get in the way of the way you feel about her, the way she feel about you. It's going to get in the way of intimacy and everything. You see what I'm saying? So stay away from women like